50 seconds late, man. When's the last time I did that? What's up, y'all? Happy Friday. How's work and everything been for today? Is everybody, you know what I mean, like happy that's the end of the week? Y'all feeling good? Y'all had a productive day, productive week. Y'all got to it. Everybody straight? Good to see some of y'all in the chat, man. Good to see y'all. We back, we back, we back. Mods is in the building. Jay, D Bizzle, members is in the building. Nikita, B More, KX. Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is here? Holly Favored is here. My guy MSM is here. Who else is here? I see you, G. Good looking. We got KX with 5 gifts early. We back to that. Oh, yeah. With the lives being back and everything, thank you, everybody, for supporting the movement. It's a secret society. All we ask is we back to our checks and balances type shit, man. So I really, really appreciate y'all. Yo, KX, it's good to see you, and thank you once again. Shout out to the 5 folks that caught the memberships. You know what I'm saying? We will be kicking off our members-only streams possibly this weekend. I don't even know what the first one is going to be about. I had some crazy shit that jumped into my mind, and I was just like, damn, some of those are too good. I don't want to do those too early. But we're going to kick off some of the members-only streams this week. I'm going to do members only on the Sorry Is True, but I'm not going to kick off the live streams over there right now. I'll probably just have like content over there, so to speak, like uploads maybe. And I don't know if that's going to start this week too. But the members only streams on the RBE channel, I'm going to try to do the first one either tomorrow or Sunday. Okay, so keep an eye out. Shout out to all the members. What's good? Our members here. Good to see you. All right, y'all see the thumbnail and the title? Hopefully, y'all see the iterations of the thumbnail, how I try to keep y'all in the loop of what's to come. And, of course, you got the description box below. But you see the thumbnail and the title says, did Jae Millz keep battle rap alive? Debate with Murda Mook. And shout out to Battle Rap Dose. I see that they got a clip up there. We're going to play that, do a live reaction. And then when the live reaction and me, you know, inserting my opinions in between there back and forth, when we're done with that, I'm going to answer the question myself. Did Jae Millz really keep battle rap alive? I'm going to answer the question. I'm going to pull up some stats and give y'all some backdrop as to why I agree or disagree whether he did or he didn't. All right? After that, what do we have? What's after Jae Millz and Mook? We have a topic of the most talented or skilled. Is it most skilled? This is coming from a podcast clip, once again, from Battle Rap Dose, and I see people like direct on his podcast and his team doing a segment, and certain names are getting thrown around as far as who's the most talented, you know, who's the best or who won the most battles, like those type of debates. Direct gives a good comparison to basketball in here. We'll get there, and we're gonna quantify it, and then I'm gonna tell you who I think might be missing from their list, who I agree or disagree with for their list. But it's battle rap talk, so we here for it. I see another clip on Battle Rap Dose. We're going to touch on this one. A debate about could Eazy or would Eazy beat Surf, or would Surf clear Eazy. It's not just about their skill. There's more to me doing a valid prediction, like let's say in 2026 or even 2027, about Eazy versus Surf, okay? And I'm going to break those pieces down. All right, after that, we're going to go to Pooh Shiesty. We're going to play his, the first time we've heard from him since his arrest. An audio clip of him came out, probably like a jail call or something like that, that he released to go out as promotion when his album dropped. I believe his album dropped today, right? So a screenshot showing that it's still under 1017 records, Gucci Man shit. But we're going to play the audio clip. Then I'm going to play some reactions across the internet to some of the things that he's saying on his album. Then I'm going to give you my take. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can predict some of the stuff I'm going to say. And then I'm going to play maybe some snippets from his album. I saw an Instagram post where people pretty much carved out some of his suspect lyrics where he might be talking about the robbery or some wild shit or whatever. We're going to play that. And I'm glad we got that at the very end, because you know the rules, people. You have to be here for the live, because if we ever play any music or any video that gets copyrights, you'll get it on the live. And after the live is over, if there's any copyrights on it, you're cutting it right out. All right? So shout out to everybody that's here on the live stream, but we're going to play it there. And I only breezed it like for the first couple to make sure we were straight. I'm going to hear the rest of the lyrics and we're going to answer like, yo, is he tripping or not? Fucking Pooh Shiesty. All right, let's go. Let's kick it off. First up, the title and the thumbnail. Mook and Jae Millz. It is on y'all. All right, let's get to it.
Just like I acknowledge my man ain't lost a battle in probably his last 5-6 battles. But his last 5-6 battles was scattered over the last half a decade.
Yo,
am I lying?
Right.
So how you gonna say I ain't keep something alive when I had 8 of those in the last 8 months, bro? I wrote for 8 niggas in the last 8 months. You wrote for 2 in the last 2 years. Though. I don't care if they on a beat or acapella.
Right.
You know that. If you writing for a nigga, you writing for him.
Mook definitely snuck that one in. He said you ain't have 8 of those battles though. Right there. Whether he really Mook is slick and Mook is smart. He belittled Jae Millz shit right there. Like, I'm doing this, 8 of these, and there's no comparison to the 8 of what you're saying. That's what Mook just said on the low. He snuck that one in there. It ain't go over my head.
Am I lying?
Not really, because it's it's bugging. 2 different things.
You're bugging. I'm not talking about performing.
What is this? Dark shades and gloves versus dark shades and gloves. This shit look a little
on a stage, on a beat.
I'm talking about battling a nigga.
I'm just saying if you writing,
the way you write,
because we gonna respect.
Yeah, Mook, they got Mook up here looking like he's legally blind with them shades. I ain't gonna lie to you. He look like he got the walking stick right now next to him, B. That shit. All right, let's go.
We gonna respect the craft. We gonna
the way you write is different as opposed to with
you write that, right? You right. So if I write 21 diss tracks and I lay them and record them and perform them and do videos and edit them and all that, you stand on the stage and say yours. And you only said 6 of them in the last 2 years. Respectfully, don't tell me I ain't keep something alive when I did 21 of those and I did videos
I think we talking about
and all the bloggers made money off of it. I was the ecosystem.
Keeping something alive.
See, I love you. I'm the ecosystem when it comes to YouTube.
I think you're taking this very personal because when you say this is not personal.
The rebrand was serious.
When you
worked hard for this, you worked hard to be sober, Mook. Don't let nobody respect where you at right now. Don't let nobody disrespect.
They both talking about rebrands. Jae Millz rebranding himself with the battles on beat. Mook rebranding himself with his sobriety, allegedly, right? Okay.
Like where you at right now.
But semantics, this is what we talking about.
And I love you.
I love you too. You know that, nigga. Look, we talking about semantics here.
Y'all do not love each other. I just started talking again recently.
You know, right? Because when
I'm joking. Sort of.
I say you could. I didn't have that many rounds or whatever, but that's what keep me being me, right? Mm-hmm. But when I get right, I put on. Now,
always. And I acknowledge that. Now you know I acknowledge. I acknowledge that.
But you can't tell a nigga like Tay-Rock or Loso or A-Ward or them that they wasn't keeping shit alive because A-Ward.
I never said I was the only one. I never said that.
Right, but
and they all had more battles than you.
Battle rap.
They all had more battles than you.
Yo, but when I'm saying battle rap is interesting,
you can't say that. You can't say that.
Say what?
You ain't rapped enough in the last 2 years to tell me I ain't keep nothing alive, bro. You ain't rapped enough to tell me that. You are the logo. Now don't get it twisted, bro. I make sure I say that every time. Because what I'm doing on diss tracks and what you do on them stages is 2 different things. And I make sure I acknowledge
the word alive and
I make sure I acknowledge it. Because I want you to know that through this, bro. I think you are the logo of battle rap right now. I respect that. I respect that. I'm never going to disrespect that. I'm never going to say in this era right now, I get up on stage and I do what Murda Mook do. I'm never going to say that. I'm never going to shoot that down. But you cannot tell me as my man, as a battle rapper, as somebody that got competition with me, camaraderie with me, or somebody that just known me for almost 30 years. You can't tell me that these gloves ain't keep battle rap alive in the last year, bro. Because we're going to do this for the next 4-5 hours.
No. Because
maybe I took the word in wrong. If you took the word in wrong, because then we can go on to the next subject.
Look what you just said. Hold on. Look what you just said, though.
In the words of Fab, or let's rap.
No, wait. Look what you just said. What you just said was, like, you actually answered your own question, right? You said
the college analogy
to get up there and do what Murda Mook do, right? Right? That's the battle rap I'm talking about, right? In my live, if people go watch it or they saw it, in my live,
y'all go watch that live and subscribe to my channel too.
You created your own segment of that. You created a subgenre within the genre.
I hate so Because I know you, and you so good, yo.
Is that not the
I
truth?
see what you about to do.
No, bro. Why you laughing? Because I'm not trying.
No, I'm not gonna let you do it. No. Matter of fact, for content purposes, cook.
Bro, that's not even for content purposes. That's how I truly feel. I feel like Jae Millz, I feel like Jae Millz created a whole new different genre within the genre. Just like battle rap is a derivative of, they say, the mainstream hip hop, even though battle rap is a component and not a derivative, it's a component, but we created this with the street battles. We made it that, right? Yeah. Now, within battle rap, it being its own genre, you came and just redid some other shit. So you being Jae Millz, you was Jae Millz before me, and then now you being Jae Millz. Actually, you just created some other shit. Come on, man. So, I'm giving you props.
Listen, this is why I said I was gonna let you cook, right? Because you the king of like, because my brother's a Sagittarius, right? Browse is a Sagittarius. And y'all close to my heart, right? And I feel like you so good at kicking the pitcher over, right? And it spill, and you get it up, you clean it up, right? And then when I'll be like, yo, bro, why did you kick the pitcher over? You be like, but Millz, I cleaned it up. And I can't really say nothing because you cleaned it up, but it's like you skip over the whole, all of that you said was incredible. It still brings, I just need to know, do you think I kept battle rap alive, or did I just do some other
All right, shit? You know what? I apologize.
I don't know what happens after that, but it's interesting, to say the least. Before we get to the question, though, or the answer, we know the question. Let's build. I was watching the chat as they was going back and forth and debating, and I see a little bit of mix in there. I see people leaning to both sides of the debate, which is good. I'm glad that it's not so painfully or clearly one-sided that it doesn't even make a point for me to stress whatever I'm about to give y'all as my answer. But before we get there, let's walk. Absolutely, it is very clear to all of us that being on stage versus being on beat is different, okay? Let's subtract out Millz for a second. We're going to walk this down. Let's subtract Millz for a second. Let's go to the industry, okay? If you got 38 Special and Jim Jones going back and forth on beat, rap songs, battle rapping on beat, and we go put them on stage right now, if I book them for a full circle, it'll be night and day. It might be trash. It might look like when Fredro Starr got his ass up there with, what was it? Was it Fredro and Sticky? Was it Fredro and Sticky? A mockery. Didn't Bone Crusher do one too? A mockery. Those battles damn near collapsed the league a little bit too. And shout out to them. I forget who was, and I was cool with them too, and I still am. Shout out to them. But being on beat, that's why it's always been this battle rappers can't make music narrative, and battle rappers can't crack into the industry. And look at us, we're standing behind. It feels like damn near one person promoting them right now. Me, I like to see Arsenal. I want to see Suge. I want to see Math. I want to see Holla. I want to see there's a lot of people that do music dope in battle rap. But when we're really, you see the cultures, it's really like only one person. Battle rap's been here for fucking ever, and we're kind of pushing one person, it feels like, collectively. Tsu Surf. So the odds of this shit, the ratio of this shit really is divided no matter what angle that we talk about. It's still divided. Now, outside of industry artists getting on beat and doing rap battles on some Drake and Kendrick type of shit, if you put them on stage in traditional battle rap, what we know down here on the ground, right? What do they look like? That's been the stigma around Jae Millz. Now, Jae Millz, to me, still deserves a pass way further than what the comparison is that I give y'all of like the industry of like, okay, let's grab now Kendrick and Drake and put them on an RBE stage and see what it looks like. It's not going to look as good at all. You know what I'm saying? Jae Millz gets that pass for somebody like me. Why? Because he actually has stood up there a cappella and had some to good or a bare minimum solid performances, and he battle rapped first in many of our eyes as far as when we met this guy. Most of us met Jae Millz either on some Big in My Trouble or what, or up there with Murda Mook going back and forth, niggas rapping about the stones in they fucking watches that they didn't really have and the cars that they wasn't really driving. Shout out to Uncasa. Put a color on everything. But real shit. So when I watch a Jae Millz versus a Jae Murda, a Jae Millz versus a Big K, did he have a solid performance with Geechee? I forget. His first round versus K Shine, solid. Jae Millz is a very, very capable acapella on stage battle rapper, and that's his roots. Shit, we can go all the way back to Big Am I Trouble or what if we need to, right? We can go back to his battle with Mook. He's capable. He's capable. So we don't classify him with those. We shouldn't. We need to give him more credit than that. Now, because his believe it or not, Jae Millz, when it comes to the respect that the average fan or even some of his peers put on his name when it comes to battling a cappella, to his credit, he's a victim of his own legacy. Once again, one of the first battles that a lot of us seen, that type of legacy. That's why Club Drum was shoulder to shoulder, because he was returning. K Shine was debuting on RBE too. I don't want to take nothing from Shine, and the card was dope, and RBE was definitely heavy right then. There's a lot of big factors then, but Jae Millz' return is at that time looked at as his legacy. So when your legacy is that strong, if Mike Tyson gets in there and he can't hurt you with a clear, wide open punch, it doesn't feel right to the viewers. It's like your legacy, your reputation is you's a heavy hitter, knockout artist. And then we see you in there throwing pillows, we're confused. I'm not saying that Jae Millz, I'm trying to build a perspective to show that he's a victim of his own legacy with the average fan and his peers as far as getting up on stage and matching his legacy by having an all-out classic performance. So now, fast forward. The on-beat thing comes. The on-beat battles were dope. I was a proponent of them then. I'm a proponent of them now. I ain't backtracking. I want them to stay as hot as they was earlier this year. Right now, I could use some of that right now. Battle rap is dead until the next big battle. It should be kind of dead. Let's keep it real. The news cycle is trapped. Shout out to Caps. Caps over here talk about like, hey, Danny Myers, are you ever gonna battle Lux and Mook? Shit we've been talking about for 5 years. That's the news cycle for bloggers right now. For all of us, it's trash, right? It's quiet, it's down, it's whatever. All right? That Jae Millz on beat and everybody else that joined in, shit was up. I haven't answered the question yet. I'm going to answer the question. Shit was up. All right? So the battles on beat thing, the energy that came from it from a guy who built or had a legacy or developed a legacy from a cappella battles in many fans' eyes, it was a deviant. It was a deviant. And I think Jae Millz, he had small missteps along the way, like when he did the Geechee and Jazz shit, and he was like, yo, what the fuck I'm going to stand on stage for if I could do this? But shouldn't have said stuff like that. You know, and then the back and forth with Eazy. Eazy did his best to get a battle booked with Jae Millz, begging people like me, doing a video with 5 different verses, talking about, yo, what we're going to do, because he was trying to get it booked. That's why he did the song and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have tried to get Jae Millz outside. I'm not saying that Jae Millz was ducking smoke. We saw the thing with King of the Dot. That seemed to be a difference of money, right? He's talked about negotiations with URL. Jae Millz maybe has a certain number, provided that he had his own channel popping. So now I'm not taking shorts from whoever's reaching out to me. Maybe that was it, you know, but we just haven't seen him step on stage. And the thing is, when Jae Millz steps on stage, he's going to be a victim of his second legacy. Want to know what that is? Now you got to be as good as the diss tracks, you know? So these debates pop up on him. But now let's get to the title and the thumbnail. When these debates pop up on him, let's go to the actual question. Did Jae Millz keep battle rap alive? Okay. There's been times in battle rap where that wouldn't be a question for anybody. It wouldn't be a question for King of the Dot or RBE or URL or Guerrilla Warfare or Black Ice Cartel or Murda Mook or Loaded Lux or Hitman Hollow or Cassidy or Hollow the Don or Arsenal or DNA or Charlie Clips or K-Shot. That wouldn't be a question. Why? Because battle rap was sitting nice. meaning that the viewership of battle rap, the views on YouTube of battle rap, the monetization of battle rap, the fan anticipation of battle rap, the blogging streams, the news stories, the matchups, the big platforms all outside competing and banging with big cards at the same time. All of our biggest names on this around, and it was a lot. Even before the apocalypse, when it's like pre-app and all this type of stuff, pre-URL app, everybody's on YouTube. Everybody. We wouldn't have dare ask the question, did this battle rapper or that league or this league keep battle rap alive? Because it was well alive. It wasn't being close to a thought of dying or dwindling or decreasing. So when we was up, we was up. Okay? Now that we're at where we're at, you know what battle rap is surviving on? Moments. That's what we got. Moments. Can we get a Hitman and Lux? Give us a moment. Hopefully that moment spans months, not just a battle. How about a rollout? How about a face-off? The narratives flying, the arguing, the fussing, the narratives, then the battle, then the aftermath of the battle, or a Surf and a Mook, or Eazy and a Tay-Rock. And moments aren't just on stage. From a business standpoint, from a rollout standpoint, from a delivery standpoint, from an aftershock standpoint, the Murda Mook versus Averb announcement and booking took over the summer, all the way into the fall. Certain shit goes 3 months. I've been there. I lived it. I've seen the ticket sales and the response and all, the max out rollout. RBE and Verb hopping in spaces. Hey, I better jump. We about to up the price. Price of the brick going up. Everybody's invested. The Rare Breeds card rollout with the mystery flyer for weeks. Putting silhouettes and making y'all guess who's who, and then getting halfway through the card and y'all realizing, oh shit, the silhouettes don't necessarily match who it is. They faking us out, RBE. Certain shit, the moments can last months. And that's what we live on now, and they're far and few. We're begging for the last battles left. We're begging for this league to do this. We're begging RBE come back. You over there do that. Or certain battlers are now even expanding. Murda Mook's getting on streams. Hey, give me this person. Give me that. Hey, people's not as heavy as they used to be. Prices are down. All of this. So now, because we only have moments, there's pockets of energy that come around where the battle rappers, certain matchups, certain leagues, what they do. And yes, for that moment, you deserve to pretty much be considered you are keeping battle rap alive, because all we're doing, we're like just jumping from launch pad to launch pad. We don't have a consistent throughout the whole year of we just cruising and y'all fans is getting what you need. Battle rap is just cruise control. Boom, 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 boom. Instead, we like this. Jump up. Jump up. Jump up. Did Jae Millz make the battle rap culture jump up? And ironically, you know what this also looks like as well, right? A fucking defibrillator. Somebody's fucking pulse. Doop. 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 By 2029, a lot of us are scared that doop, doop, flatline. Hopefully not. The answer is yes. I get it. Jae Millz has found a way to turn fans off because he hasn't gotten on stage ever since the music and some of his peers, like Eazy, for example, have used that against him. And I'm not here to debate should he not get on the stage. But did that man keep battle rap alive for a period of time? Yes. That's the answer. Don't take it from that man. A league could come right now and do some shit that can last us 3 months, like I was saying. Give them their props. We need it right now. If somebody does another show, reality show, and we all pivot and turn to that for 2 months, we need it right now. If Jae Millz does 6, 7, 8, 9 months of battles on beat, and all the bloggers and all the fans and his peers are jumping in as well, other heavyweights, god tiers and top tiers, we need it right now. I applauded it then, and I'm gonna applaud it now. You don't take no credit from no man. When somebody does something incredible, it doesn't mean that you agree with it. Doesn't mean that it's your preference. Doesn't mean that it's your primary. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll take vanilla ice cream over chocolate ice cream. But if there's no ice cream left in the fucking world and you come to me with some chocolate ice cream, and that's a bad analogy because I'm not trying to say that Jae Millz like, hey, that's all we got available. This shit was dope. This shit, speaking of fucking dope and speaking of the range of this shit, here's his playlist on his channel. All right. Kind of starting around here. Jae Millz in My DNA teaser. I'm going to launch it on a tab right next to it that you guys can't see. And this bitch, 15,000 views 9 months ago. 9 months. Hold on. Let me get a visual up here for me. Get a guy his fucking flowers, man. Leave it there. Leave the black gloves there. All right. In My DNA teaser. Jae Millz in My DNA official diss. DNA is a GOAT, right? Okay. Jae Millz spin the block. We loved it. Jae Millz never been outside. Went to the radio. We overloved it. I did fucking bracket breakdowns and whatnot. Jae Millz versus Goods. Turn his lights off. Haunted some of us. Classic for me. Spin a block again. Another Goods diss. Damaged Goods. He created storylines and talking points and all types of shit. Battle rap culture went crazy when this video came out. It did. Then we spin to Verb. Keep running trailer. This is not a diss. Then we get to the official A-Verb joint on Go Time. Give me the word A-Verb diss. This one right here is among my favorites from him too. This beat and the visuals. The Jackboy shit. Random shit. Random quick 1 round. No Iverson. Oh, by the way, let's address the whole I need to use AI coming out of the Goods and the DNA shit. Let me address it here with a dope track. Then the full release. Keep running. Dope visuals. Running around the fucking track. Then Be Magic and him get into it. The Magician. Crazy song. Then him and Eazy the Block Captain get into it. The New Algorithm. Then him and Rum Nitty get into it. War. Then back to Eazy with a short film. Then back to Nitty with a short film. Okay? And then last but not least, Hitman. Him and Hitman having a back and forth. Hitman died too. And going back through all of this shit starting 9 fucking months ago. We don't take shit from that guy, man. And he don't have to do it again. He don't have to do it anymore. He could fade away, or he could turn into a blogger, or he can get back on track so he can get on stage. History needs to show. I'm big on this type of shit because I don't let people play with my legacy in real life as a man or as RBE or other ventures. I hate when people play with people's legacies undeservingly. It's fraud. And I'm not saying that that's what Mook was doing. I just think that people need to be real about this. When you go across the battle rap timeline, there's going to be occurrences that people deserve flowers upon flowers upon flowers for. And rarely you're going to have the blips that'll be like a quick little one thing. Like, let's say, like a one battle moment and then somebody goes away, right? You're going to have other periods like a B dot where you looking back at it, or the if I think about it right now, it almost thinks like, or feels like he wasn't around that long, was he? I don't know. Wait, he battled Daylight, he battled Swave, he battled Tay-Rock, he battled Loso, was he? I don't know. It feels short, but his time here was so impactful. He deserves that spot on the battle rap timeline and in the books when we get to the B dot chapter, when we talk about what that guy did. When we talk about certain leagues and what they did at that moment, beginnings, middles, this period, later on, if we get to like what feels like an ending type of chapters within the book, whatever. These people have there's spots on the timeline that are fucking incredible. And I could do this with a lot of battle rappers, a lot of leagues, media, bloggers. And when we get to that end of 2025 and spanning into the beginning and not into the second quarter of 2026, the biggest piece of that timeline right there is Jae Millz. Just saying. Don't take no credit from no man that earned it, that put the work in. Y'all talk about. I told you no Iverson was crazy. I told y'all. All right, that wasn't ranty, but yo, do y'all agree? Before I move on to the next topic, do y'all agree or disagree? And it's totally fine if you disagree. Some of y'all might jump in the chat right now and be like, "Fuck everything you just said. I ain't throwing that man no credit till he gets back on stage. Whatever, feel how you feel." But to the title, to the thumbnail, and to the point and the take that I just had, agree, disagree, and it's totally fine if you disagree. It is totally fine. Everybody's in here talking about no Iverson. See, y'all listen to me. Shout out to MSM, concur. I know there's be like mixed reactions towards Jae Millz. I understand. Valid point. Okay, respect. Nah, I can't agree. He deserves his credit because I watched every video. There you go. There you go. Like that. I disagree just to disagree. We're gonna take that as an agreement. The Ackerman ARP left. He only does big, huge battles now. The Curve URL has no direction. Mainstream Mills. Y'all I got some topics going on in the chat. Think we just have to define what battle rap is. You want my definition? Rapping in the form of a battle works. Me versus you. And I spoke on some of this on Fox 5, my Fox 5 interview. Was Kid and Play a battle because they was homies in the middle of a house party, reading pre-written lyrics or whatever on beat, dancing and yes, it was a battle. Was Kool Mo D in battles? Was Kool Herc in battles? What was LL Cool J and Cannabis about? How about we take it back to DVD days? Was Cassidy and Rex or Cassidy and Mook, were those battles? When Cassidy did that classic freestyle standing outside of the truck or whatever, was he in a battle? Yes. It was just the cameraman goes over here and shoots you, and that's damn near like a round. We go over here, and the fans and the DVD people everybody's copping up, they're judging. Cameron and Stan Spit going back and forth on Drama King. That's a battle. You drop, and I'm listening to what, and then they're rebuttaling each other. Oh, I'm gonna speak on what you said. I'm gonna address what you said. It's just not face to face. Not everything is face to face. When you watch the Notorious movie and Big's out there on the corner, you know, they use the other actors, Red Cafe, for example. But when he's out there, you know what I'm saying? Are those battles come in many forms? You know? They come in many forms. If lyrics are involved, i.e. rapping, and it's to show who's better, some ciphers are even battles. Take an odd number of people, not even an even number of people, an odd number of people. There's 5 of us right here. And we're taking turns going around until, you know, it's like holding on, the competitions holding on to the pull-up bar. Whoever's grip falls out, you lost. So who's left? It comes down to a winner. Who has the best shit and who lasts the longest in that shit, in that ring of cipher. You know? Those be battles and shit. And the way that we treat them, us hip-hop heads, we weigh in. We look at the table and we say DMX, Big Pun, Cannabis, who else was there? John Forte, for example, right? And we listen to them and we say, this person won. They're forms of battles, you know? It's just modern era monetized battle rap for some of you new people is what we see from battle rap leagues coordinating and packaging up and publishing to the public. And that's on stage, crowd, or whatever behind you, face to face, exchanging 1 to 3 rounds. you know. But there's things that predate that. There's successors to that, and those are battles. None of us that's looked at right now heavily as far as carrying or even birthing battle rap. None of us started the shit. None of our biggest players in our space right now started it. None of us. None of us. It was battle rap before YouTube. It was battle rap before DVDs. You know? So, how far back do you go? When you want to ask, what's a rap battle? You know, how far back do you go? All right. Well, that's not true. That's not true, MSM. That changed. Back then, when it was about can you outlast the other people in the cipher and shit, everybody was running around with writtens. You know how many DVDs I probably got with people like Rex, like using the same verse or maybe even like an Uncasa? Back then, it was okay. Motherfuckers would write their raps, bank them in their memory, go to blocks and neighborhoods and ciphers and all that, and they would spit shit that they already bump into niggas on the street. Niggas want their problems. You're rapping some shit that you might have rapped already. We've heard people, I'm not talking about in modern day battle rap when you get on stage, then we'd be like, oh, you fucked up. Then we call you out for it. But I'm talking about old school niggas will use it. Look at the game. They got videos of the game dropping that same verse a million times. That's how it was back in the day. You just can't get by with that shit now. But back in the day, they banked them and they walked around with the same shits and just kept repeating them and repeating them and repeating them and repeating them and repeating them. You know what I'm saying? If it's an on-the-spot battle, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the story behind Side Castro and Jae Millz? Is it that, like, on-the-spot Diddy put it together? Some shit? Wasn't it like some on the same thing with Freeway and Cassidy? That's like one of the first that a lot of people seen too. Wasn't that like some put together? Yo, I got my man's down here in the studio, whatever. Yo, my man will kill you, whatever. And then, right? And then they got there on location, Freeway and Cassidy. They said, oh, this is what we're doing. Okay, give me a minute. And then they started writing and memorizing. They had those verses already. Like, what are we talking about? But today, you're right, MSM. But back then, nah, that's not the case. That's not the case. It's not the case. But all right, let's move on. I think that was a fun breakdown, fun topic. And it felt good to talk about that as a battle rap head myself. All right, next topic. What's this one? Is this one about talent? I think so. Who's the most skilled battle rappers of all time and all that? I think that's what this one is.
If Surf, yeah, but I'm saying if Surf ain't doing the album and Surf is just focused on battle rap, he's the most talented battle rapper of all time to me. If he goes against Mook in a just a Houston, and it's so crazy because like a Surf made Houston his home. So if he goes against Mook anywhere else outside of New York, I got Surf
with a 30.
3-0.
I knew you.
Wow. I got Surf 3 anywhere outside New York. If it's in New York, then it might be a little bit competitive. But anywhere outside New York, I got Surf 3-0 because it's too much. It's just too much.
Well, Eli said something, and this is a side note. Who do you think, I want to hear everybody's opinion, who do you think the most talented battle rapper is? Not who the best is, but just ability and everything you know about battle rap. You said you think Tsu Surf is the most talented.
Tsu Surf or, for me, Tsu Surf or Clean Paper.
That's my pick.
Yeah,
I think Clean Paper
is natural talent.
Natural talent. I think Clean Paper is the most talented.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm lost on this conversation.
What MJ is asking is, like, if we talking about regular rap, forget battle rap for a second, right? You know, some rappers just have a natural talent, or athletes too. They have a natural ability other people don't got.
Yeah.
Some people got to work so hard, and that's why they in the league.
Correct.
What he's saying is, what battle rapper, just without even doing too much, just the talent is above everybody else.
It's a few of them. K-Sean is extremely talented.
I can't wrap my head around the question. I'm sorry.
I got you. So, P, you go ahead.
Nigga, I think just effortlessly talented.
Just talented.
Yeah.
No effort, nigga.
No effort.
Clips.
Yeah, some talented. Yeah. I get it. Tech I get it. One of the ones. Tech was definitely one of the ones. Oh my god.
Like they don't practice. Like you could tell they just don't practice. Like Clean Paper, you could just tell.
Oh my god, Clean Paper is just like he could freestyle and be funny and charismatic, but then he could tap in if he got serious. He could write. He was saying things that have never been said before. He's doing things that have never been done before. Mr. Say It Again. Like he was just, if he was focused,
So
Yeah.
my answer would be Pat Stay.
I knew you was gonna say Pat Stay. I knew it.
I just think Pat Stay just does stuff normal people would never get away with, and it's not. I don't even think he practiced like that. I just think it's his natural personality.
It's natural.
You know what I'm saying, and my other answer would be Clips.
Yeah,
because Clips just
Clips is
How many times we just seen him show up and win a battle?
Yeah.
As mad as he might make you, his talent is obvious as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Interesting topic. I like the topic. The piece about
punches.
The piece about if Murda Mook and Surf battled, who would win or how would it go if it's outside of New York? You know, I won't lean on that topic too much. I just think that Murda Mook is always gonna garner heavy support in any city, of course in New York as well. And maybe people are holding on to what it looked like for Geechee. Felt like New York was just highly supportive of Mook, but that could have been circumstantial. It could have also been like because Lux in what was it in Cali or whatever, and Geechee how that looked. So it's our turn type of shit. It could have been that. It could have been that. I definitely think that Surf's popularity neutralizes a lot of Mook's popularity. I think that Surf is more popular than Mook, to be honest. But the narrative's going in, and there's a lot of that, and what they're actually saying in that first round as well, even that third round, that'll change. You could change the energy in a room in any city. When they with you, they with you. When you hit them, you hit them. You know, I've seen that. But anyway, this whole thing about the most talented battle rappers ever, right? I'll start here. The most talented battle rapper, naturally gifted person. None of them mentioned. To me, in my opinion, let me just get this out the way. You know what I'm going to say, right? It's Ill Will. I always said that if I was walking into a battle rap war, right, and there's all these different types of battles, right? There's a little pocket of battles and niggas over there scrummaging and fussing and fighting with lyrics and bars and metaphors, punchlines. And there's people over here, you know, they all they weapons that they all going to war with right here, with or the battle within the war is like schemes. And then over here you see 500 niggas fighting and they using comedy. And then you see a bunch of people over here fighting with performance or whatever. I could bring Ill Will into any battle within an overall war. He does. See, there's people that do almost everything at a very good level, like the Swiss Army knives. Like, to me, that's like John. John doesn't have weaknesses from the offensive attributes in battle rap. To me, he can scheme, he can angle, he can joke, he can bar, he can punch, you know, he can perform, right? But Ill Will, to me, can cover every attribute on 10. On 10. He does everything at the highest level. Like if you say, grab all the funny battle rappers, he could be among the funniest. Grab all the lyricists, he could have, his pen could weigh with anybody. You know, I can keep going on and on about Ill Will, but these are some of the reasons why he's always been my favorite battle rapper of all time, Ill Will. So they left him out. They say people like Pat Stay, absolutely, rest in peace, not just because he passed away. You know, Pat Stay had a natural gravity about him, though. He had that. You know, Pat Stay, his presence, even the way that people took to him as this big guy, but he was so friendly, you know, and so approachable and charismatic and funny, but he had serious topics as well. Like Pat he's just a GOAT, man. Like, but it's a natural talent that he has because you could see his natural personality in what he brought to the stage. Not just like, this is the person that you see on stage and this is the person you see off stage. You almost feel like the person that's on stage is walking around his own private home, just like that, you know? So that's Pat. That's that natural talent, natural ability. Tech 9 was mentioned. Absolutely. Rest in peace once again, Tech 9. I always thought that Tech 9 had one of the best defensive faces and postures in battle rap history ever. You know, motherfuckers be rap. Like I just watched this morning on the treadmill. I watched Eazy versus Av. One mistake that Av made a lot was he reacted to too many of Eazy's bars. Nope, not true. Whatever, and talking whatever. Like people always will feel like there's something going on, or the bar made its way to you, or made you. That's where the whole look at him emotional comes from, you know. But Tech Nine, I don't know how he did it. The whole time, like Tech Nine's defensive posture is one of the greatest stone-faced postures I've ever seen in battle rap. But on the offensive side, when it's his turn to rap, he had that. He had that natural little short guy, you know, as the believability in his delivery and his natural talent. But I'll close this out here saying that when they say clean paper, he is among the top dogs in that. And that's why everybody says like the what ifs around his name. Like what if he took it serious? You know, because he has all the star qualities. He talks shit. He's funny. He's got bars. And it's funny too, because people don't reference Clean enough. Like Clean on his A+ game as far as his bars. On his all-time best, Clean he's a writer too. People tend to think of his partner like Quantum. Like that man's Clean's pen is no joke when he's on 10. Clean has one of the best bars of all time. He does. For the short memories, why not? Let's have some fun. Let's do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? He has one of the best bars ever, or haymakers ever in battle rap history. Look at this nigga face. Look at his face.
So what it is. It's a problem or it ain't one. You got a problem, little Kenny? Then state one. Oh, it ain't no fucking problem. Well, I'll make one and I don't scream Black Lives Matter because I take one.
Clean. So he absolutely is among the top dogs of that list. So shout out to everybody that we mentioned. To see people with the absolute born talent. I'm such a fan of you guys, man. You know, shout out to all y'all. I mean, and even the people that developed and honed their skills over the years. I could name some, but I won't, because then that's gonna come off as like, you're hitting them a little bit. You know, shout out to y'all too, because you work on a craft and you want to be involved in something, or you love something, or you're passionate about it, and you can get better at it. By all means, but we know the guys where it's just like, you were born with that shit, and we know them, you know what I mean? And they deserve their praise and their flowers. We want a lot of flowers this video, huh? Try to keep it positive until we get to Pooh Shiesty, of course, but y'all see that coming, right? All right, what's next? This one is a Eazy versus a Surf debate. All right, let's go.
They battle.
Listen, I hope you don't fix yourself to say that Eazy can beat Surf, bro. The Eazy versus Chess. If we get that Surf, and then we get the Surf that we want, that's it. You don't know who's gonna win.
It's a classic. It'll be a classic.
You don't know who's gonna win it.
If we get the Eazy versus
you don't know,
and we get the Surf versus
Surf versus Cal, Surf versus Twerk, Surf versus John, Surf versus Quartet. Nigga, he went 5 battles straight. His last 5 battles, he lost 2 rounds out of his last 5 battles. In the last 2 rounds he lost was against JC and Cortez, the little niggas. He 3-0 John, 3-0 Cal, and 3-0 and Twerk. Nigga,
JC and Cortez ain't little niggas though.
Look to the 3 niggas I just named out of the 5. John, Twerk, and Cal. He 30 them niggas. 30 them niggas, bro. And this is in a year span. Name a nigga that did that. This is Surf we talk about, nigga.
Who you just named?
Some of the niggas you named. Calico got 30.
Okay,
Twerk got 30.
Okay.
John got 30.
All right. First off, it don't matter the 30 John.
Y'all
don't never let you finish talk. You let him yell and do all that crazy shit. You let him yell and do all that crazy shit. And I can't even talk. You gotta let me finish. Y'all make it bad because y'all do all that shit. I fuck with John. You know I fuck with John.
But why you say it don't matter?
Because what I'm saying is this, bro. Twerk probably didn't give up. You know how Twerk
we ain't doing that.
You know how Twerk do. We know this.
But it don't matter, bro.
Stop.
You saying he didn't care?
All right, so Eazy 30 Twerk.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't even care. See what I'm saying? It's not the same effect, right?
I'm not taking.
No, I didn't care.
I'm not taking that away from Eazy. I'm saying Eazy can't beat Surf, nigga.
I'm saying they both did the same thing. You said they.
But no. I'm saying Surf did that back to back. It's not just about 30 and Twerk. It's 30 and Calico and John in that same 9-month period, nigga.
Okay, I mean,
that's 9 rounds.
So he won 3 battles. He won 3 battles to your opinion, and he won all 3. And he 30 them in all opinion. I've never there is no. So he 30 them. He 30 all 3 of them back to back.
Yes,
do you agree to that? Do you agree to that? That's just your opinion.
That's the consensus.
Do you agree? Ain't no fucking consensus. You ain't heard that.
Which one he ain't heard?
Drake shit.
I'm not sure. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna.
So you can't do that
because I don't lie. You see what I'm saying? I don't just put shit on niggas.
That's the consensus, bro.
Okay, all right. If you say that, that's fine. All right, that's cool. That doesn't change my opinion that I don't think that can Eazy fight with Surf. It's not no.
You changing the words. Yeah, that'll be.
Can Eazy beat, because it's any given Sunday in battle rap. So can Eazy beat Surf? I think so. Can Cal beat Surf? Yeah. Yes, bro. So for him to be like, they can't beat him. No, they're not 2 niggas who just can't. Do I think Luke Castro can beat Surf? No. See that? See the difference?
What you're saying is.
See the difference?
What you're saying is for Eazy to beat Surf, there's a possibility, but like for a Luke Castro, there's no possibility.
Bingo.
Okay,
so
I agree.
He's escaping the possibility of it.
I agree with.
Like he's a god.
I agree with. Listen, I agree with this
because you escaping it like these niggas can't lose.
I don't think Surf. Like, okay, so if we was talking about,
we're not saying Eazy is easy to beat or something. Right?
No, I'm not saying. Okay. I'm just saying. Even if it's a 2-1, I didn't say Surf was gonna 30 Eazy.
But you say he.
I said
you said Eazy. You said Eazy can't
beat Surf.
Nah,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't agree with that. It'll be a great battle.
See what I'm saying?
And a great battle doesn't mean you won.
It doesn't.
Eazy don't lose a lot.
It doesn't.
And Eazy don't win.
You know that, right?
Whoa. I like the facts.
Good old barbershop-y, battle rappy talk, man. You gotta love it, man. This is one of those type of streams. I can see it, man. We just on our nice battle rap vibes. This is for the battle rap heads today. I ain't gonna lie. I got 2 pieces of this reaction. The first one is, can Eazy beat Surf? Like, if we're talking about talent or skill, the answer is yes, right? Duh, right? We know that, right? Eazy is a great battle rapper. He could write, he could rap, he could perform, he could drop heavy hits. He's good at certain attacks and angles. He can absolutely beat Surf. Can Surf beat Eazy? Absolutely. There's people that I thought might have, from a battle rappy or maybe even a lyrical ability or whatever, bests Surf, and Surf mopped them up, right? Look at the battle with JC. Sometimes it is about your approach. It's how you do it, how you go about it. So either one of them, because they're both elite, so either one of them can win the battle, okay? As far as from a content standpoint, like the type of angles that we would expect and what they might go towards, I think that could be even, because Eazy's like return, like let's say it happened on URL, that return aspect and everything, it would look like a conquest. So he would get momentum from that. Now, the momentum of Surf, I'm going to save for a second. That's going to be about my second take, right? But those 2 guys, it absolutely would be fireworks. But if I look at Surf, I said before on a stream, I said Surf could win at least his next 1 or 2 battles easily with this format. The first round is like some return type shit, like I'm that nigga and I'm back, and bars catering to the crowd being so heavily into, here he is, he's on stage and he's battle rapping. Bars at that would ignite the crowd because you cater to the energy that everybody's there for. Like, we'll get to see Tsu Surf's return, right? First round. Second round, getting on your barring and your angling and continuing with absolute direct devastation of the person in front of you, right? Third round, this is such an easy win for Surf, to win a third round. Just nullifying out the room, getting it to a point where you can hear a pin drop, talking about the downs of his life, pain, talking about this, I was going through this and this and this, and then when I got locked up, this is how I felt, and I couldn't believe it. I'm away from my daughter, and boom, 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 and all that press 9 type shit. if he put just like imagine like a daylight and a oops third round from Surf built around him pretty much like scolding himself and painting a pain picture of what he's been through. That's an easy, everybody was fuck with that so heavy. And you have to write it in a way for the people that do the whole, yeah, but you're not talking to me. You have to write it in a way where you're like comparing yourself to the other person. Like, it's cliche, but it works in battle rap, like real versus fake, or like, you know, that third round, it's an easy win for the guy. Now, here's where Eazy loses the battle. And it's based around technicalities. And I know you're not supposed to try to predict battles like that, but they're so strong when it comes to Surf. You got to look at it, and that's why I would never bet and put my money on Eazy in this respect. Surf they fuck with him too much. Eazy would have to go into the battle in good graces, bare minimum. And almost the only way that Eazy can do that, because he finds a way to get into it with people once a week. You know what I'm saying? I have controversy around him like once every other week, bare minimum. Fallouts with people once a month feels like, damn, where's Eazy? Right? He would have to like go quiet for like 4 months or some shit, or 3 months, just quiet. So that it's just like, yo, this is one of those things where I too have something that's being conquered right now. My past, my controversy, getting dragged over the coals, going through it with the culture, being, you know, kicked out to a degree in certain arenas or certain areas, and y'all treating me like I didn't do the Jigga held you down 6 summers type of, you know. You don't go at URL, you know, like you don't, if that battle happens on URL, you can't get up there and then diss them. You can't do that. And I'm pretty sure Eazy, especially from like an egotistical standpoint, would want to address his fallout with URL, right, while he's up there. I think that's an angle that hurts. I think you hurt yourself with shit like that. You leave them out of it. You concentrate on yourself and you concentrate on your opponent and you leave it there. You want to address them, you talk about it after, you know? But I just feel like the momentum of Surf and the likability of him right now, the fact that people want to see him, air quotes, win, it's too much to overcome for Eazy the block captain. It's just too much. You're already in an arena that is against you. People think the leagues don't matter. The league does. The stage does. The location does. You know, leagues have certain crowds. Like, I had people tell me that, how many people are on camera in interviews saying, when you're at RBE events, it feels homey. It feels family oriented or whatever. That shit trickles down. You know, the way that we created that energy, even from the way we would, you know, go about chokes and promote that, like early battles, and like, no, we don't do that here. We allow people to finish rap battles and all that. That's an aura and a vibe that gets created when people, it's like people know where they're at. I know that when I go over here, I can act ignorant. I know when I'm in this person's house, I don't got to take my sneakers off. I know when I'm over here, I got to lower my voice. It's an energy that gets created from reputations and consistency of carrying something and presenting something in a certain way. So crowds, it could be similar fans, but energy changes league to league. It's real shit. It's a real thing. It's a real fucking thing. And that energy of URL coupled with Surf in that come home is you are an op immediately. It'll feel like Big K battling Big T in a big room. I mean Big T, T-Top. Big K battling T-T battle Big T on my shit. It'll feel like Big K battling T-Top in a big room. Remember that? The vibe was just like, K, you a op. It just felt that way. To everybody, to the whole room. You know, and Eazy's an op to that crowd there, and to that company, and to that opponent, and they have all the reason in the world right now to cheer for Surf, and his popularity is 5 times Eazy's as well. It's just all of that. You've got to get paid heavy for that because you're coming out of that shit battered and bruised badly, you know. It's not just a talent thing. Talent for talent, Eazy can keep up with Surf any given Sunday for sure, or best him as a battle rapper. Give Eazy that credit. But the circumstances matter, man. Can't know. and that battle won't happen off of URL, in my opinion, unless some huge sponsor comes with hundreds of thousands of dollars and Surf just got to take it. You know, the circumstances around that battle are just as big as what those guys are going to write, believe it or not. And that's credit to URL's energy with Surf and the storyline of that battle getting announced, as well as Surf on his own. It is what it is. Go ahead and go to that battle live and tell me what the vibe is like if you don't believe me, if it ever got booked. You'll see. You'll see. You'll just walk out there hating Eazy for no reason. You'll be going driving home, not wondering why, not understanding why you dislike Eazy, because you were just in the midst of 1,000 people that dislike him in that moment. That's a real circumstance. I promise you. It could be similar with Tay-Rock too. Just saying. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead and walk into these wars unarmed. Idiots. Don't know what the fuck they be walking into. Go ahead. Okay. All right. Pooh Shiesty. Let's get to this audio that he put out, I guess, to promote or to talk his talk. This is the first time of us hearing from him.
Fuck Choppy, man. You know this shit still going on. We still putting on like cologne, man. This ain't the biggest, man. This is the one that's bigger than the program, man. And it just, you know, ain't shit changed but the environment, man. We got new music on the way.
Those are like the two most ignorant statements I've heard of this beautiful Friday. Bigger than the program. You're saying that while you're sitting down within the program. Prison. Your freedom, but you can't do what you want to do. You're within bounds right now. You're within somebody's governance right now. And you say bigger than the program. The program has you sitting and waking up and pissing and shitting and eating. When ignorant statement. And did he say same shit, different location? Oh, y'all love prison. Real jail prison niggas for real, huh? You comfortable? Feet up? Feels like when you're out and about in the real, same shit, different location? If I ever heard somebody teaching their kid, same shit, different location, what? Yo. It's like, all right. It's like an NBA player. You got a game tonight? Yeah, same shit, different city. Makes sense. All right, you outside running around, having a great time, studio time, strip clubs, bowling out, your own personal mansion and all this type of shit. And you go from all of that luxury living and beautiful lifestyle and success and being famous and all of this to prison. And you say same shit, different location. All right.
This shit for the fans. This shit for everybody who been waiting. You know this shit.
Sure, because Gucci Man might think different. I saw a post go around saying that this shit is still 1017.
Supposed to been out. We don't give a fuck about what no nigga got to say, what no nigga think they know what's going on.
Talking to all the people with an opinion right now, all of us bloggers and podcasters. I get it. Hey, I get it.
Especially the internet. This shit ain't nothing.
Me right now, the internet.
Some small to a giant, man. It's a pebble to a giant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna shake back. It ain't about how you trip up or how you stumble or how you fall. It's always how you get back up. You know, everybody can't just get back up like a nigga. Like, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna shake back. You know that? I'm gonna shake back. You know how this shit go. Tag me and everything. Yeah, go live to this shit. Slide in them car, whatever y'all on. You know what I'm saying? Run this shit up. Get us to number one. We got more shit in store, you know. I got this shit overload. I told y'all this shit been ready. Like, however this shit gonna go, nigga, you know what the fuck chopping. Big brother. What the fuck chopping, man. You know this shit still going on. We still putting on like cologne, man. This ain't the biggest, man. This is the one that's bigger than the program, man. And it just, you know, ain't shit changed but the environment, man.
Before we get to these clips or the music clips, I already know we're going to have to edit them. I already know they're going to get copyrighted. But once again, if you're here live, we're going to play them. But before that, let's look at some. His audio clip is It's insane. Save our people for real. All right, look at some of these responses to his album. Listening to Pooh Shiesty's album and bro already wildin'. At first you said I was just talking. Now all of a sudden you believe in me. All I asked, this is quotes. All I asked for was the bare minimum. Bro held his nuts on me. So I took it there. Fuck you mean? Okay. I know this nigga Pooh Shiesty lawyer hate when he drop music from this person. Okay, what's this? I knew this album was going to be a wild listen when Pooh Shiesty started it out with a disclaimer. Listening to Pooh Shiesty's album and bro already wildin'. Oh, that same quote again. Okay. Pooh Shiesty gotta be the rapper who's best at making singles but trash when it comes to albums. This Pooh Shiesty album is very good and negative. Pooh Shiesty album is fucking mid. If Gucci would have heard that shit before the robbery, he would have let that nigga out his contract. Shit weak as fuck. Oh shit. That's a crazy one right there. I ain't gonna lie. Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 still on that timing. Hip hop has been saved. Okay. All right. That's the last one. All right, let's do it. Let's play this clip, which will not be in the playback, I'm sure, due to copyrights, but we here on the stream. Let's get it. All right, let's go.
Put money on the head, that's just like blackballing a nigga. He was gangster, now he bruised. Turned the suspect to a victim. In the streets, couldn't
turn a suspect to a victim.
Never miss him. Now you just see him on picture. You seen the car, why you ain't make a left? Goddamn, you hurt a nigga, man. When you put money on the head, that's just like blackballing a nigga. He all them hundreds don't make you real, nigga. I know rats with some money. I know.
Oh, my bad. Let's go to the beginning. My bad.
Rappers, bitches, and I'm finna tell
I like that beat.
you the difference. The feds picking them switches up. The type of pressure we apply, we make gangsters go snitch on us. If you panic,
that's the one right there. The type of pressure we apply make gangsters go and snitch on us.
Up on the move, we labor you free, cup. I kept trying to pull Hank out the car, but one of his feet was stuck. True story. Okay, Slime found him.
True story. You have to emphasize it for the feds. True story.
Switches up. The type of pressure we apply, we make gangsters go snitch on us. If you pussy nigga. Hey, where you at? Pop out, we in the strip club and it's going up. You see that little fine shit in the corner, I own her. The way she throw that ass while she sucking it ain't normal.
Hey, I like this one for the club.
The King of Diamonds booty club. Opposite her, but we up on them, sapping going nothing. As long as they keep shaking ass, the longer I throw money up. Tap pussy, nigga.
I like the way that one sounds. That one go.
We in the strip club and it's going up. You see that little fine shit in the corner, I own her. The way she throw that ass while she sucking it ain't normal. Popping ace of spades inside the King of Diamonds booty club. Opposite her, but we up on them, sapping going nothing. As long as they keep shaking ass, the longer I throw money up. Tap
I like that one.
on her pussy, on her booty, you can sit a cup. I can read eyes, right now yours say you tryna fuck. I can read mine, she tryna find a hoe to bring home. She always quoting that sexy red. Look like Lori London in the face, built like Ruby Road. First nigga playing her dead, I'm shooting this bitch up all alone. Chrome hard,
pow, pow.
Feds watching, strike a pole. My new bitch so thick, all her pants you wear look painted on. Got out the feds rich as hell, they tryna say I'm a clone. Now on her pussy, on her booty, you can sit a cup. I can read eyes, right now yours say you tryna fuck.
Get it,
I
shawty.
can read mine, she tryna find
shawty.
a hoe to bring home.
Get it,
She always
shawty.
quoting that sexy red.
Get it, shouty.
Look like Lori London in the face, built like Ruby Road. First nigga playing her dead, I'm shooting this bitch up all alone. Chrome hard fit, they say the feds watching, strike a pole. My new bitch so thick, all her pants you wear look.
Yo, if he's really looking down like there's something there. Like there's really a chick there. All right, let's keep going.
All I asked was the bare minimum. Nigga held his nuts on me, so I took it there. Yeah, fuck you mean? You supposed to put hoes on they back. You put your niggas up on they feet, especially when they certified. Took they time and ain't scream. Never got hoes, never folded, and they putting on for the team. All I asked was the bare minimum. Nigga held his nuts on me, so I took it there. Yeah, fuck you mean? You supposed to put hoes on they back. You put your niggas up on they feet, especially when they certified. Took they time and ain't scream. Never.
I got more bodies than me. That's a little. Well, Vaughn allegedly got much more than. It's such that we gotta even say shit like that than Boosie, but yeah, it ain't Boosie from the talk of the streets, right? It ain't Boosie.
You goofy, babe. I try the same way you see Paul Walker doing moves fast. I'm a soul.
Gangster being a rapper and a killer ain't easy. This nigga's sick.
You put money on the head, that's just like blackballing a nigga.
All
them hundreds don't make you real, nigga. I know.
All right, we heard that one already too. That's the video that came out with Glow. All in all, man, I mean, I don't go to Pooh Shiesty for no fucking lyricism. You know what I'm saying? His delivery and his rapping ability is pretty much ABC 1, 2, 3 to me. And not just because I'm a New Yorker and, you know, I grew up like that and in that type of... I have artists that I listen to all around the globe, and I fell in love with what they deliver, their pen, their delivery. Pooh Shiesty's delivery is at times not even like on beat. Like, you know, he's not really a rapper. Like, he's definitely a hustler to me, you know. So when I go to a Pooh Shiesty, I need the vibe. I need like that one that was going a little bit. Like, I need that. I need the ignorant shit. I need the beats to be up or whatever. I don't want to go to Pooh Shiesty for anything else because his cadence and his rapping to me just ain't there. You know, it's not a good rapper. Period. I'm going to play the album in the gym when we get up out of here. I'm about to go jump in the gym. And I'm going to see overall how it feels. Looking like online it's getting mixed reviews, but the telling on himself aspect, like, it is what it is. We talked about in yesterday's take, man. Like, some of these guys, in my opinion, including Pooh Shiesty, they care just as much, if not more, about their reputation, their rec, their street credibility, the stripes on their jacket, the clout, and the reputations more than they care about their freedom. Last but not, let me see if I can find this real quick. This is what I think about when I listen to those clips from Pooh Shiesty. Let me see if I can find this shit real quick. Let me see if I can find this shit real quick. There you go. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. When I listen to Pooh Shiesty, y'all, those clips right hit there, and this is what I see. This is what I hear. Okay, go ahead.
Convict the felon, and it's on me still. Who gonna stop me? Who?
I got you. How many years ago, Gil? Shit, I think like about 10. Hold on. 15. Violation. Probation. Yep, Boosie, his ass.
Hey, man, flex that shit.
Hey, man,
Hey, tap in, man. Rona who, nigga?
Hey, man, we ain't hurt for nothing. Hey, pandemic, what, nigga? Hey.
Pandemic, boy.
Hey, and we in Ritz-Carlton in Buckhead.
In Buckhead. This is too easy. Yeah, you heard them? They said they're in Buckhead. It's Atlanta. They're idiots. Corona ain't stop what? Not the cops.
Debo caught a body. I ain't say nothing. Then he on the run. Then I got the gun. Who got the gun? I got the gun.
That motherfucker hard.
Hey, who got the gun? I got the gun.
On the run. Then I got the gun.
He got the gun. Well, we got a badge.
I get the gun because he's fucked.
Yo, that's what I hear with a lot of these niggas. I ain't lying to you, man. That's what I hear with a lot of these niggas, B. It just is what it is, man. It's never gonna end. There's a couple of things that have come along in life, and there is no killing it. There is no killing it. You got fads, you got moments, you got certain periods of time. Twerking, there's no killing it. Self-incrimination, there's no killing it. Let me not go there. I was going to say some shit that I get in trouble for. I'll leave it with those two. All right. Once again, I want to give a big shout out to KX earlier with the 5 gifts. We're going to try to get a members only streaming the 5 memberships this weekend. And once again, shout out to Nikita reminding y'all, hey, y'all hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Say, man. Hey, man. Listen to that woman. Okay, happy Friday, everybody. What is it? Drewski is the best. It's one of my favorite new era comedians, Drewski. But happy Friday, everybody. Tomorrow we will be back on the Sorry is True side. What do we have to cover? I know we got to do the Luca thing. We got Neo. We got Chris Brown tomorrow. We might have Little Durk. Even though we already knew his 4th superseding indictment was coming, I believe now the full indictment is out. So that's at least like 4 or 5. There's a bunch. There's a bunch we got to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get there, and it's not going to be tomorrow morning, y'all. It's going to be tomorrow afternoon. The mornings is dead until further notice once again. So shout out to the last year's morning crew and all that, but we are in the afternoons, okay? But we back live on both channels. So tomorrow, sorry it's true. I got y'all. We're going to be breaking down some more crime and some legal updates and lawsuits and paperwork and all that type of shit over there as we do. And then Sunday, we'll probably be back here and we'll see what's going on the battle rap / music side of shit, okay? All right, y'all. Once again, enjoy y'all Fridays, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll be back.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss making decisions, my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I drop it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
One of the toughest characters ever to bulldog his way into
the house of. And shout out to them.
Without my, they still got a